In just a few short months, ChatGPT and AI has changed the world as we know it. This thing can write blog posts, code, even give you questionable tips for romance. But how can DJs use this new technology to make our lives easier? First came Fire, then Serato Stems, and now this. ChatGPT is a powerful chatbot that does absolutely insane things. It's been trained on the sum total of human knowledge, and it can be hard to tell it apart from a human. It's kind of like Siri, but not crap. Hey Siri, what's 2 plus 2?
Setting thermostat to green.
DJs are busy people. So here are 5 ways you can use AI to save you time, get you gigs, and stay ahead of the competition. This is Dr. Nigel. Unfortunately for Nigel, he only has the embarrassing prefix of doctor, rather than the one he really wants, DJ. Dr. Nigel really wants to get his first DJ gig, but the thought of slipping into the DMs of promoters and venues makes him feel sick. Good job he's a doctor, innit? Cold calling can be tough, but it's an essential part of getting your first DJ gigs. ChatGPT can help you write short to the point messages that you can send to promoters and venues to help get your foot in the door. You can even tailor it to the type of venue and event that you're looking to play. Dr. Nigel uses ChatGPT and sends off a message to the promoter. We'll find out what happens to Dr. Nigel a bit later on. You can also use ChatGPT to help build your network. If there's someone you really want to collaborate with or meet, ChatGPT can help you make that first awkward introduction. When reaching out to people, there's 2 very important things to bear in mind. Don't waste their time and make it personalised. If your prose is on the verbose side of the spectrum, ChatGPT can help you get it down to a short and concise message that people will read. We all know it can be a struggle bus to come up with ideas for your social media. Luckily, ChatGPT is one of the best brainstorming buddies there's been since Einstein had those 8 flat whites that one time. It's never too late to improve your social media presence, and ChatGPT can help take out some of the friction. This is DJ Milf. One thing he hates more than the feeling of a warm hug is writing captions for his social media posts. Luckily for DJ Milf, ChatGPT can help with this as well. It can even give you ideas for hashtags which haven't been relevant for about 3 years. Selecting the right music for the right situation is what DJing is all about. But if you're playing for diverse audiences at different functions like weddings, it can be helpful to get a bit of inspiration. You can use ChatGPT to get an idea of tunes that certain demographics might enjoy. You can even supercharge this by asking it for tracks that they might have heard at particular points in their lives. AI is a really fast-moving space, so for more tips on how you can incorporate it into your DJing, check out my newsletter, which I'll link to in the description. Meet DJ Flaps. He's a wizard on the decks but an amateur with the clone tool. He's a sorcerer of sound but an apprentice in Photoshop. He's a maestro of mixing, but you get the idea. If your graphic design skills aren't as good as your scratching, AI can help you here as well. Good cover art is key to getting your mixes noticed on SoundCloud and Mixcloud. You can use free AI-powered art generation tools like DALL-E or Midjourney to communicate the vibe of your set. As with any new technology, there's some ethical considerations here as well. The models are trained on the copyrighted works of other artists. I'll pop a link in the description to a great video by Sam Does Art where he talks about some of these issues. You've uploaded your mix and you've got some great cover art, but now you need to describe it. Describing a mix is like explaining a colour to someone who can't see. It's difficult to convey through words exactly what the listener should expect. Try using ChatGPT to come up with a description based on different keywords that you think describe the vibe of the mix. You may not realise it, but you're already using AI in your DJing. Algorithms are analysing the BPMs of your tracks, separating the stems out and figuring out what key they're in. Using new tools like ChatGPT or other AI can really help speed up your workflow, and that means more time on the decks. What happened to Dr. Nigel? Well, the promoter got back to him and gave him a shot, and in return, he cured his chlamydia.